but Renekton could potentially be a really tough matchup.
Renekton versus Kled, carries there in the top lane.
Here comes Acadian.
Acadian trying to make the plays. Looper jumping in onto Zig, getting a little bit of damage. Now Zig in retreat. Acadian still looking to find the damage here if he can. Going to go ahead and dismount Zig from Skarl. Looper flashing forward, able to grab the stun, but Zig still cutting himself backwards, goes underneath the turret, will not be brought down. Definitely not the worst situation you could be looking at as Gate finds his way around on top of Arrow. Again, going to be getting more damage with that Mantra Inner Flame. Froggen getting himself away from the gank here in the mid lane. Ryu and Meteos looking to make this happen if they can. Froggen low on mana. Petrifying Gaze finds him. But Ryu is such low HP, getting himself away over the wall with the flash. And Acadian with no summoners will not be able to chase it down. Pretty much always hit the elastic slingshot. Zach would be picked
Control like a Scion ult as you're flying through.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Gate actually just sticking around in a brush by himself?
Gate in a really precarious spot. Acadian trying to move his way down here, keep that support alive. One more auto attack's gonna do it. Arrow's grabbing the first blood, but now is he in a bad spot? Oh! Yes, he is. Acadian grabbing that kill. Almost able to make it too. Stunt getting chased down, flashes himself over the wall at the very end, and 1 for 1.
Yeah, I think Stunt didn't realize Acadian hadn't caught his last action, couldn't chain the throws towards him. That's why he flashed away at the end, not wanting to feed the double kill over to Acadian.
Acadian and Froggen moving into enemy territory around that blue buff, stealing it, seeing if they can find the opportunity to steal that away. Keith gonna be forced to flash, but Meteos has paid a visit in the bottom lane, bouncing around, up and down. Arrow grabs the kill. And Gate gets himself away just barely, but his AD carry's corpse is still going to be tainting the lane.
Man, so much for that summoner spell advantage. There goes Keith's heal and flash because Meteos joined the fun. Acadian ghosts from a ways away.
Acadian's got the ultimate to make this happen if they want to go all the way in for it. Petrifying Gaze going to be sidestepped. It's all up to Froggen now, and he's got the kill. Getting himself away, but now Kled sounds the horn, looking to grab the revenge on this. Can he do it? He's got the jump. Froggen's going to be chased down. Zig needs just a little bit more. The bear trap procs.
Oh my goodness, he'd already jumped towards Froggen, so he followed him all the way through, and now Gate's dead too.
Gate gets himself chased underneath the turret. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow finds its way onto Meteos, but it's not going to matter. Phoenix 1 goes up 4-2.
Oh, and they're going to get the first turret bonus, so this just turned into a huge advantage. So one of the reasons Zig likes to play fairly aggressive in this, and here comes Meteos.
Meteos trying to come in from behind, immediately going to be stunned up, goes for the last bounce. Keith getting himself locked down, Arrow finding the damage, True Shot Barrage able to grab the kill. Wild Growth onto Meteos, but they don't want to take this one any further for now. Looper and Acadian in hot pursuit of Zig, who's going to be stopped, as they will not allow that ultimate to get him out of here. He dismounts. Can they take him down before he's able to get Skarl back? Yup, and Looper's the one grabbing the kill. Phoenix 1 should be securing this one rather easily.
Teleport's coming in, they're gonna fight it.
Echo Fox wants to take it down, see if they can at least punish for this. Acadian looking to make his way into the pit if he can. Stunt gonna be jumped on. Looper exhausted. Meteos into the back line of Echo Fox. Zig gonna be joining up. Keith is soloed out and brought down. Looper and Acadian into the pit. They're gonna be grabbing that Drake, as now Acadian's going to be brought very low, taken down next. Looper trying to get himself away from this one, but Phoenix 1 is locking him down and shutting him out. Arrow grabs that kill, and it's a 3-for-1 trade, but Fox takes the Drake. Will not be allowing him to stick around without some kind of a fight. Froggen moving forward, be threatening to zone him away with the charm, but Phoenix 1 has decided, all right, you want to put the solo laners in the bottom lane, we're going to be looking for Baron. Keith, Gate, and Acadian working their way towards this. Meteos coming over the wall. Elastic Slingshot comes out. Petrifying Gaze not going to be hitting much of anything. Ryu popping the cleanse, keeping himself alive through the stuns. As Acadian has to fall back now. He and Gate both incredibly low. Looper looking to work his way into the fight now. Meteos grabbing the kill onto Gate. Now has to try to grab the kill onto Acadian as well. Going to find the double as Looper runs down a couple of different players. Phoenix 1 now going to be losing their support as well. 3 dead on the side of Fox, 2 dead on the side of P1. But Froggen and Looper not only found the tier 1 in the bottom lane, they're going to find the tier 1 in mid lane as well. Now jumping onto Zig, some nice chain CC. Zig in some real danger of potentially being brought down here, but it's Looper who overcommits. Meteos and Zig chasing this down as long as they can. Zig remounted, going to be that much more of a threat. Froggen with the charm over the wall, keeping him safe and getting him out, but the Elastic Slingshot right back into the mix, not able to provide the damage.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack from that fight as Zig is continuing to chase. He might get him.
Looper still might be in trouble, just barely able to slice his way out of that one. Nobody even nearby at all for Phoenix 1 to contest it, and P1 is going back for the Baron for the second time.
Yeah, I mean, I have to imagine this is only to try and bait a fight in. And Meteos is trying to get his Elastic Slingshot down, but actually, If they never come in, they have the hawk shot. They'd have to go right now.
They have to go right now if they want it, but it's going to be secured. Phoenix One have found themselves the Baron. But now the fight is going to be breaking out in earnest. Looper going in, but he's all alone. He's going to be turned into a nice pair of boots before it even starts. Meteos now the target as Echo Fox trying to get themselves out of a really precarious spot. Phoenix One have been able to find one. Can they find more? Acadian running into the fight. Ragnarok berserking. Arrow exhausted over the wall, finds the damage as Froggen's going to be juggling around. The more damage pouring in. Phoenix One have found 4. And Acadian, the last man standing.
It just goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, Fox could have got away after only losing Looper. They might have been all right, but now Keith is going to be jumped on. Meteos and Zig with no mercy.
Meteos can threaten from over the wall with Elastic Slingshot. If Echo Fox tries to defend, it's in trouble.
They're pulling the trigger already. Acadian going to be bursted low. There's no way Ragnarok's getting him out of that one. Looper having to run away as well. Echo Fox with absolutely zero chance of defending this. The Tier 2 is done. Tier 3 now the target. Charms coming out, but what do those even do? It's not going to be solving any of these problems. Meteos with no fear in his heart whatsoever. Just Elastic Slingshot time and again into these back lines, zoning Echo Fox away and allowing Phoenix One to take the in-hit.
And I have to credit their lack of hesitation with these turret moves. It's one thing to watch Phoenix One with the Kled. It's another to watch them with Kled and the Zac. They're just flying in anywhere they can.
Frog is now trying to run away. In some trouble, he has Spirit Rush. Zig trying to jump on top of him, finding the damage. Joust into Joust, a little bit more will do it. Meteos looking to chase it, can't quite find it. The flash and the ulti having to be used. Wild Growth onto Meteos to keep his passive safe. Arrow now in a pretty forward spot, but Gate's gonna be jumped on. A rampage for Arrow. Ryu popping the shield, Acadian drops. Keith is going to be dropping, and Arrow is a triple kill now in this game, 10, 2, and 7. He's got a triple kill.
And Captain Flowers, they're relentless. They just continue to fly, and Echo Fox thought they'd be able to turn it around because Phoenix One was being what looked to be reckless, but no one fell. Stun kept him alive with the shield, and Phoenix One could actually end this game on this Baron.
We just said how much these guys are unwilling to quit pushing for advantages, and as soon as Froggen tries to defend on the Nexus, he's brought down as well. Phoenix One will end this game 27 minutes in. They're onto the Nexus, and Fox can't stop it.
Oh my goodness, 27 minutes, and it's over.
Phoenix One has one more pick to go to respond to this. It is their top laner. Thinking about Nautilus right now, they will lock that one in for Zig.
Yeah, but there could be a little bit of a skirmish in the jungle here. Acadian will see the red buff going for Nori.
Acadian jumping in, but the problem is he's between his opponent and the red buff, so he ended up tanking a lot of damage just from those auto attacks, flashing over the wall. That is not what he wanted to do.
Yeah, advantage Nori, even though his red buff is going to be delayed here. I know pretty much anyone who's played League of Legends for multiple years has died to a jungle buff at some point in their career. It's happened to everyone.
Yeah, nobody likes to talk about it. Nobody likes to mention it. You try to brush yours under the rug and laugh at everybody else's.
Absolutely. Looper actually, though, getting jumped on.
Looper getting gagged now. They're able to find the first blood for Nori. That's how you make a comeback after a couple weeks away. Now Keith going to be stunned up bottom side, but not really anything big. And Nori shows up really huge.
Yeah, Acadian going to try and get one back, but a quick flash away from Ryu. And we thought this game was kind of going to be about whether or not that mid and bottom lane power could transition down. But we haven't gotten there yet. Here comes Acadian.
Stand United coming in, looking to make the 2v2 happen, and Nori going to be taunted up. Acadian and Looper trying to make this one go all the way if they can. Nice Sonic Wave past the crab. Zig walking himself out as Keith is now in danger of getting dove. Arrow and Stunt looking for the moves. The Stunt's going to be dodged away. Some fancy feet from Keith are not going to be fancy enough.
Yeah, here comes the Acadian, though.
Arrow getting himself caught out, sidesteps the Sonic Wave. The taunt wears off in time to allow him to get away from that skill shot, but Ryu's going to be locked down. There comes the stun. More burst going to be showing up. The exhaust onto Froggen to prevent the kill. Ryu keeps himself alive, dashing away from those crabs and avoiding the damage from the Malefic Visions.
Yeah,
lethal.
Because Phoenix One have now had Arrow in the bottom lane, threw him top, and now he's just sitting mid with stunts. So with this much movement, you expect something to start break because you're kind of changing the comfort level of the game. Not to mention with Drake up right now, we're going to see some action.
Whoa, ho, ho. Froggen grabbing the burst onto Arrow. He might be low mana, but he's not out. Stand United going to be used, keeping him safe. Acadian now looking to make yet another play. Stunt going to be taken down next. Can't use the ultimate to save himself in time. Gate chases away Zig and Nori, and that's a 2 for 0 for Fox.
Wow. Froggen just deletes Arrow. He had stacked so many Dark Spheres on the ground. The total burst damage really wasn't being respected by Arrow. He dies with heal up. Not there yet, and here comes Ryu.
Oh,
wow.
Ryu's now the one looking to make the play. The stuns into the damage, into the moves, into more damage, and Froggen keeps himself alive. Now can they turn this one back around? Looper and Acadian are here. They're just providing the escape route for their mid laner. Phoenix 1 was not able to find the kill. And Echo Fox somehow keeps Froggen going. As the mid lane tier 1 finally falls, Echo Fox takes out the last piece of that outer ring. Stun gonna be coming through onto Inori. The multiple ultimates coming in. Malzahar and Syndra making quick work of that bug. As the push is now gonna be stopped thanks to no minions, but Echo Fox starting to find momentum and success as this game goes on.
Yeah, another nice flash ultimate there by Gate. This time actually picking up the kill because they had more backup damage afterwards. Gonna have to respect Ryu though.
He's coming in. Echo Fox trying to make the catch onto Stunt. The damage comes through. The Sonic Wave not going to be finding the mark. Acadian still looking to chase this one down. Might just get himself punished. Zig into the back line. Almost able to grab the kill. There you go. First one's on the Gate. The disengage from Echo Fox comes through. Ultimately, they leave, just losing their support. Acadian does not have flash. So if he goes in, he's going to have to reposition through wards.
Mainly need to track where Froggen casts his ultimate. Will he be exhausted while he does it because Ryu has exhaust? And how do they engage? They go on Stunt. Beautiful.
TP coming in from the back line. Stunt going to be bursted down first. Can't even use the ulti. Now Echo Fox having to back themselves away. Looper going to be caught out by Zig, but that's the tank. It doesn't really matter too much. Gate going to be chased down next. And Nori hopping right back into the fight. Looper buying all the time into the back line, but Arrow and Ryu are going to be bursting him down. The damage comes in. It's a 2 for 2 so far. Echo Fox retreating through the enemy jungle.
Yeah, so they see him, and if they get any type of cheeky play over the wall, they'd be able to stop him, but they'd have to get pretty fast. Could the Arrow take it? No. It does!
Oh my goodness, he stole it with the Malzahar portal!
Oh, that hurts for Phoenix 1 because Arrow was looking to secure it with the True Shot Barrage, but it looked like he... I want to see that again. Either the True Shot Barrage took it to about 1 health, before the Call of the Void's going to throw down. To be fair, Call of the Void does 300 damage roughly for Gate at this stage in the game because he built up a lot of chapter. But, oh my goodness. Because I don't think he couldn't have gotten a Malefic Visions over the wall.
All right, let's
have the eyes on the Ash Arrow and the Ezreal ultimate. Because he's trying to burst the end of it, but...
Okay. Kaboom.
490.
You actually don't even see the health. They hit it the same split second. Ryu's going to be bursted over the wall. The exhaust used to keep himself alive. Now Froggen expending both summoner spells to not get the kill. Ryu only using 1 there.
And on the other side, Inori hasn't looked great in his first game back after the break, being subbed after game 1.
Ooh.
Arrow has looked good.
Yes.
The main worry for him is, does he have enough defensive stats for if Froggen just flashes on him with 600 AP and ults?
Echo Fox has had this small advantage for so long now. 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Here comes TP from Zig.
Zig wants to make the TP flank onto these guys. Remember, Keith does not have flash. He does not have heal. Zig's able to find the angle. Can they get him? Keith getting himself bursted down, and he is already out of there, ladies and gentlemen. Phoenix 1 have found themselves 2, and Looper is likely going to be number 3. They jump on him. 5 versus 1 is not a fair fight. And Phoenix 1 takes 3, looking for Baron.
Oh, they are picking on that guy. He walked right into the Nautilus. They burst him clean through the Shen ultimate. And the Syndra-Ezreal interaction doesn't even become a factor because the fight was over before that could happen. Now they want to try and maybe miracle seal this Baron because Acadian is up.
Acadian has to be a hero, but Froggen is chain CC'd and just taken solo. Almost getting himself away again. The shutdown credit goes over to Zig. Echo Fox buying as much time as they can. They grab the kill onto Stunt, so that is just a 1-for-1. Now Keith and Gator back alive. Phoenix 1 returns to the Baron pit.
Yeah, I wonder if this is a little bit risky by Phoenix 1 because they've already won the fight, but Acadian's still there.
Arrow has
still has his Guardian Angel. He's got a bunch of mana. Keith and Gator on the way. This could get messy.
Yeah, Arrow has almost no mana left. And Nori is also very low in terms of mana. Ryu is very low in terms of mana. Acadian going to be ulted by the Nautilus. Still trying to secure this Baron if they can. He does the smite missed! But Nori still secures Baron Nashor. The Guardian Angel going to be procced. Zig just walking straight to his death. Farewell, brave soldier. We will forget you not. He's just buying as much time as he can. Now has Baron for themselves. Now pushing up onto the tier 2. Acadian gonna be caught out. Pretty tanky though. You don't want to be going for him as the Cosmic Radiance comes down. Looper into the middle of the fight. Gonna be finding the taunt onto multiple people. Spirit's Refuge not protecting anyone. A very nice Syndra stun, but Acadian still will fall. Zig marching straight forward into enemy territory. Marching straight forward into death. Froggen grabbing the kill in return, and it's 1-for-1.
Kind of a weird fight because Ryu wasn't even there since everyone has picked up a small amount of magic resistance. Oh, Arrow goes really aggressive.
Yeah, Arrow.
It's going to be okay for Phoenix One.
Jumped in there, popped the flash to get himself out. He doesn't die, but that was really dangerous. Froggen now flashing forward, looking to find the execution of his own. Stunt going to be popping the Cosmic Radiance. This fight is going to be all over the place. The TP coming in. Echo Fox deciding to go right back in. Acadian, though, can't find the angle, and now he's going to be finding his own demise. Zig running down the back line. Keith goes. There goes Gate. There goes Froggen, and Looper, the last man standing, but who even cares? Phoenix One now have the opportunity to push mid. Absolutely massive. Froggen's mistake in flashing forward there is going to be just so phenomenally costly for this team. And we've talked about Froggen before, how he's one of the guys that carries Echo Fox when they win, but he can still get greedy. And you saw right there why greed is a deadly sin.
Yeah. 6,000 gold now. The inhibitor opened up. Still chasing after Looper Shen. Uh-oh, though. See his stuff.
Stun? I don't know about hanging around that long. All right,
Yeah.
he's crab food.
Took a bad path and recall location out.
Looper?
His GA's up.
He ran away for so long, kept himself alive, and now he's still gonna do it. Nope. The Guardian Angel at least popped. They got him at the end. At least Sen and Nautilus GAs, those are up and running though. Zig eating some damage, but not really concerned about it. Looking to turn things right back around. Keith having to flash away. Stand united to keep him safe, but now Gate's gonna be bursted. Looper in some trouble trying to retreat. Keith still gonna be jumped on. Nothing can keep him safe. A rampage for Arrow. Acadian, his Guardian Angel's getting itself popped. Looper trying to escape. A double kill for Arrow. Froggen going down too. Acadian having to run away, but there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Phoenix One are marching into the base, and with 4 still dead, this is GG.
Yeah, they just run through Echo Fox at this stage in the game. They pop the Taric ultimate. Brute force. I mean, Zig just ulted Keith, and that's enough for fight starters. They then ran through the rest of the team. Phoenix One scaled up and knew how to finish.